My friends, I wanted to come on and do a reading to see what's coming towards you in love. So let's have a look. We have passion right away on the bottom and growth. So we'll see. Maybe you've been through some growth and you're ready to welcome some love into your life. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at what's here. I hope you guys are doing well. Oh, right away we have rebirth. New beginnings, healed. So I feel like you've been doing healing and now you're going through a rebirth. We have healing, difficult self-truths, acknowledgement, inner work. So it feels like you've been someone who, you know, this gives me judgment energy. So I feel like you've been going through judgment energy, reflecting on your choices, reflecting on your life path, perhaps. And it feels like you're awakening. Look at this beautiful lotus. So it feels like you're going through some type of change and you do have a rebirth coming. Remember that passion card. I don't say those things by accident. I saw that passion card and I said, maybe you're doing some healing, some self-growth, and you have love coming into your life. That's what it looks like here, but we'll see. We have a rebirth for sure. So definitely you are going through a rebirth, my friend. Maybe you've been, it's weird how I'm wearing all blue today. I'm also, I don't know if you guys can tell, I said it in my soul tribe reading earlier, I was crying this morning. Like I had a huge cry. So I feel like my eyes look a little swollen if you're wondering why I look different. Oh. On the bottom of the deck, we have intuition and forgiveness. So it feels like, anyway, we'll just see what else comes out before I make assumptions. We have a soulmate. What did I tell you? That's like 2 of Cups energy, 6 of Cups energy, soulmate. And we have intuition. Answers are within reach, gut feelings. So I feel like you know this. I feel like you know that you've been working hard on your healing and that something is coming. For some of you, it could be new. For some of you, it could be returning. I'm going to ask what it is. It does show soulmate, love, romantic connection, and that this is within your reach. So this is coming. You know, you could be someone who is overthinking this. Look, anxiety. So you could be wondering, you know, when is this shift in my life going to happen? When are things going to change? When is that person going to come back? When am I going to meet someone new? And Spirit's saying it's within reach. Keep trusting your intuition, you know. I have to say it. I see some people in my comment section like, that's it. I'm done with this. Nothing ever happens. It's false hope. And it's like every time I see someone do that, it's like you're giving up just before your abundance comes in. You're giving up just before your manifestation comes in. That's like, anyway, let's keep going. Again, my eyes are kind of swollen, so I apologize. We have peace and harmony coming. Peace being restored. Water sign. Let's get another one. Ego. Nostalgia. So here's what I'm seeing. We have ego. So it feels focused on material things, action from a place of fear. So in the past, what I'm seeing is you could have been someone who made moves and did things from a place of fear, like giving up on your spiritual journey, you know, or giving up on your belief of something before it manifests. It could also be that you were dealing with someone who was coming from a place of ego. When we're in low vibrational energy, we're acting from ego. I saw a really funny meme today that like even being obsessed with spirituality can be, what was the meme? It was like a Spider-Man meme. Interesting. I don't know where that thought was going. So we have peace. So it feels like you're someone who's learning not to live from a place of ego and fear and reaction and all of those things, but finding inner balance, finding peace. You know, when you do the healing and you acknowledge those difficult self-truths, it heals that ego. It heals that lower vibrational energy. It heals the shadows. And it creates light and peace and harmony within you. Even just acknowledging your shadows and forgiving yourself for them. We do have a crossroads here. So like I said, it feels to me like you're at a crossroads where something is about to happen and perhaps, you know, you're being tested 4, 5, 6 on the timer. So you're on the right path, 4, 5, 6. but perhaps you're being tested. We have nostalgia here. 6 of Cups energy. Interesting. So what is in the future for my... I almost called you my person. What is in the future for my person? Very interesting. So we have fear here, and we have a yes card. Fear, commitment, anxiety, scared, concern. So it feels to me like in the near future, you have a choice to make whether or not you begin a rebirth with someone new. Like maybe you have someone new come into your life, and Spirit's saying, you know, if you're still operating from a place of fear, it's gonna... What I mean by that is if you're someone who has been hurt in the past, and especially hurt by someone who was committed to you or said they were committed to you, you could have a fear now that you're projecting into this new relationship. Spirit's saying whatever this is that's coming towards you, whatever this crossroads is in love, it's a soulmate. So whether it's new or returning, Spirit's saying, yes, go for it. But, you know, here we have fear. So don't let acting from a place of fear or fear-based thinking hold you back from potentially a soulmate connection, you know, whether or not this is new or returning, I don't know. But I feel like you've done the work, and now you have this rebirth coming. You have this love coming into your life, and Spirit's saying, you know, listen to your intuition. Don't listen to your ego. Don't make decisions based on fear. Strength. Have strength. Let's just get a couple more and then we'll get tarot. We have truth, confession, and wishes. True love. Could be the one. Divine union. And we have wishes. Your stars are aligning. Wishes are coming true. And like I said, think of it like a staircase. I'm thinking of the Hierophant card in my Light Seers deck. Hang on. I need to show you this. And it's also symbolic of the 9 of Wands. In some decks, you see someone climbing stairs on the 9 of Wands. So I just have to point this out because I'm going to use this deck. But we have truth, honesty, confession, clarity coming in. And this was by this Hierophant card, which is exactly what I pulled this card to talk to you about this card. Underneath, we have the Lovers, a choice, a decision. So you have truth and clarity about something here. Either someone's coming back towards you with truth or clarity, or you're seeing a situation for what it is. You're choosing to trust someone new, you know, making that choice to trust someone new. Anyway, we'll get tarot to confirm. But this Hierophant card, this is exactly what I mean. Look at this staircase. And the closer you get to enlightenment, spiritual enlightenment, the harder lower vibrational energy will try and push you off those stairs. And I swear, I've seen people make it right there. They've made it right there. And they're like, this is all garbage. I don't believe in any of it. I give up. And it's like, you're so close. Just don't give up. So this is what I'm saying, you know. I'm hearing that, you know, when you think you've surrendered, surrender more. When you feel like giving up, that's the time to keep going. Again, in some 9 of Wands cards, specifically the Wild Unknown Tarot, you see a set of stairs, and it's very symbolic of, yes, you're tired. 9 of Wands, you're tired and you're sick of walking up those stairs, wondering if it's ever going to get better. But persevere with hope and determination. It's the final push. You're almost there. You know, the stronger your ego, the stronger the tests, the closer you are to enlightenment, the closer you are to your manifestation, your wish coming true. And you have to believe it in order for it to come true. If you let go of it, if you let go of that hope, it can never come true. That's what I believe anyway. Anyway, that's what we see coming. So it's like this is almost about to happen to you. Whether it's returning or union with your person. That was in reverse. Interesting. This is about to happen. So maybe it feels blocked to you because I picked that up in reverse. Maybe you don't believe in it, you know? Anyway, whoever this soulmate is coming towards you, I just want to say I'm proud of you because you have beautiful cards about self-acknowledgement, self-growth, healing, acknowledging difficult self-truths, rebirth, believing in things, wish fulfillment, healing. Beautiful, beautiful. So let's see what comes out in tarot. I'm just going to stick that Hierophant back in the deck in case it wants to come back out. What's really interesting is I put this on top of the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles is waiting for your manifestations to come in. This is you, you know, trusting that this is going to grow into something, that something's going to be coming towards you. Trust in it. It's coming. Keep watering that manifestation. Keep, you know, water it with your intuition and your intentions. Anyway. So let's see what's coming towards you, this rebirth. Anxiety. Nine of Swords. King of Pentacles. The Devil in reverse. Three of Swords in reverse. This is so interesting. So this, I don't want to put you into a little box if this is new or old, but I can tell you what I'm seeing. Three of Swords in reverse. Remember that truth and clarity. Three of Swords in reverse is an apology. It's forgiveness. Remember we saw forgiveness. And we have the Devil in reverse, which to me is very symbolic of cutting the cords of fear, like cutting the cords of doubt, releasing that fear, releasing, remember, lower vibrational energy. I kept talking about it. We have the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. So I'm seeing that this could be a few different things for some of you. I feel like you have someone new coming into your life, someone who's very stable, someone who's financially stable, who wants to give to you, who wants to provide for you, who I believe is trustworthy. But I feel like because of some wound in your past, you have fear. Fear about receiving maybe, fear about trusting this person, fear that someone would want to commit to you. Remember that fear about commitment? I don't think that you have a fear of commitment. Maybe you have a fear that someone would want to commit to you. King of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. And you know, I'm seeing you need to cut that fear. Like I said, if you have a wound that you're bringing in from a past connection that you haven't healed, that you haven't let go of, it can ruin the new connection because of that fear. You know, fear manifests. And fear of getting hurt can stop a connection from thriving. You know, a new connection from thriving. If you're carrying in wounds from past connections, even childhood, you know. Anyway, the other thing I'm seeing here is for some of you, you know, it's very possible that someone from your past who you were stuck in a cycle with, that you detached from, is now coming back towards you after healing. You know, perhaps you had to release this person in order for that healing to happen. But you have a stable offer coming towards you, and then there's this fear, you know, fear of history repeating itself. And, you know, anybody in your past who hurt you and you're still, you know, in that resentment, you're still holding on to it, you're still, I'm not saying you shouldn't be holding on to it, but I'm saying they're getting what they want. They're getting exactly what they want. They hurt you and they continue to hurt you moving forward because you're still suffering from that wound until that wound is healed. You know, you're going to carry that into another connection, and that person from your past is going to influence that new connection, if that makes any sense at all. Anyway. Lord of the Rings could be symbolic. When I first started learning tarot, I listened to a really interesting podcast where they compared the tarot to different movies. And for some reason, I'm seeing the scene where Frodo has to go to, I know I'm like geeking out here, where Frodo has to, until he can continue on the journey to get rid of the ring, he needs to be healed. So he needs to be taken to Rivendell, not Riverdale, Rivendell, to heal that wound so that he can make that journey. And it's like, I swear I can relate most things to the Lord of the Rings. I swear. I was watching it yesterday, and like spirituality, addiction, you know, when I first got sober 15 years ago, I watched The Lord of the Rings, and I saw that ring almost as addiction. There's so much meaning behind that movie. Anyway, I'm geeking out. Yes, I know. Just a reminder, in that movie, I have this tattoo on my arm. You can't see it. It's also backwards. But it says, there is always hope. And it's like I wanted it in like Lord of the Rings type of text. And I noticed yesterday that that is a line that is said constantly throughout that movie. Gandalf says it. Aragorn says it. Arwen, not Eowyn, Arwen says it. There's always hope. Even when her father was saying there is no hope, there's no hope, she said there is always hope. That's what I believe. There's always hope. Anyway, that was a really long rant. Let's keep going. What is coming towards you? Show me this rebirth. Judgment, healing, acknowledging difficult self-truths. Remember that card I said, judgment energy. So what's coming towards you, you're releasing, you're releasing, perhaps it's someone from your past, you're releasing fear. Again, you're acknowledging difficult self-truths. And for some of you, you're releasing, an energy from the past that's going to free you and open you up to new. I actually might divide this reading now. I might go splitsies here. Because I'm also hearing that this could be a renewal. This could be someone from your past, because of all the work you've been doing energetically that's been benefiting from it, and also doing it, also acknowledging difficult self-truths, because we do have truth and clarity coming in, a confession, forgiveness, a choice. So, for some of you, maybe this is a past person coming in, bringing closure so that you can finally release it and move on, Or maybe this is a past person coming in healed, wanting a rebirth. A rebirth is here, Soulmate, divine love, wish fulfillment. It's here, whatever that means to you. Or whatever that is to you. The Empress on the bottom. So, look at this. Look at this. You are attracting in your match, my friend, because we have this beautiful card and we see you, Empress energy, attracting in what's vibrationally meant for you. And we have the Queen of Pentacles right underneath that. And what did we have? The first card out, King of Pentacles. So you're attracting your match. Whoever this is coming in with an offer for you that matches your energy, And this is someone who wants to provide for you, I feel. And you're calling this in Empress energy. So perhaps you needed to, free yourself from that lower vibrational energy first. Like I said, for some of you, this could be returning or new. I am going to ask Spirit, because look, we have 8 of Wands. So communication coming in. Perhaps from someone you walked away from in the past, or it's communication that allows you to walk away from that past energy. So I'm just going to ask about returning love, because I have to. So show me what we need to know about returning love, or the potential of returning love for this collective. We have 5 of Swords in reverse. King of Swords. I just spit a little. This is what I'm talking about. That healing card, acknowledging difficult self-truths, judgment, 5 of Swords in reverse, healing after an argument. This is past love. You have someone coming towards you, King of Pentacles, who is coming in to heal this, to heal whatever this disconnect was. And like I said, for some of you, maybe this is all you need to move on. Like maybe they come in and they say they're sorry, and you guys talk and you realize, you know what, we're not aligned. At least now I have closure. But I'm talking about past love. This is someone coming towards you to heal after an argument. King of Swords on the bottom, truth and clarity, confession. Someone who's, got their defenses down here. That is so interesting. Look at what's under the King of Swords, the Nine of frickin' Wands. And what was I talking about? The stairwell, the final push. Anyway, that is interesting. Tell me more about returning love. Tell me more. Show me returning love. King of Wands, Nine of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. So this is someone from your past feeling very left out in the cold from your energy right now, wanting to bring stability to this. Remember that King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. This could have been someone in the past who was very focused on their job, is what I'm hearing. Nine of Cups, you know, I saw a lot in the white cards, like someone operating from a place of fear, commitment, anxiety, all of that. But the other thing I'm seeing here is you could have been dealing with someone, King of Wands, who was more focused on other things than you. They could have had all this other stuff going on that they were focused on, you know. The King of Wands can be, you know, a bit self-absorbed, self-focused, you know, and with the Ten of Pentacles there, it could have been that this person was very focused on their job and not this connection. Or focused, you know, there could have been addiction here. There could have been drinking, I'm hearing, with the Devil in reverse. I'm seeing like that George Bailey energy from It's a Wonderful Life. Like this was someone that was like, I want to do what I want to do. I want to go to work. I want to work on the things I want to work on. I want to focus on the cups I want to focus on. I want to focus on having a good time. You know, maybe this person wasn't ready to give to a connection is what I'm seeing. And here we have someone, you know, taking action towards you, realizing that you're their wish fulfillment. I just want to see this person's intentions. Seven of Pentacles, Strength. Remember that Strength card that was on the bottom of the white deck, and Seven of Pentacles. So this person working up the courage to come towards you with that truth and clarity. You know, waiting for the right time to come in, waiting until perhaps they're out of that ego energy. In order for someone to come back like this, they've really got to overcome that ego, that inner lion within them, you know, that pride. They got to swallow their pride and come back in. This person could have a lot of inner conflict about coming towards you, Five of Wands. And then we have, very interesting, we have the Fool and Temperance. I'll just show you. We have the Fool and Temperance. So again, it's like this person waiting for the right time, waiting until their ego is not in charge of things. I kind of see it like, you guys know the movie Inside Out? I kind of look at it like that. Like sometimes we have our intuition driving the ship, and then other times the ego's driving the ship, you know? Let's see this person's feelings towards you. How's this past person feeling? And I will touch on new love for those of you who do not want a past person back. How's this past person feeling about you? King of Cups. This is interesting energy because I feel like I'm looking at possibly a divine masculine. I'm not gonna lie here. Somebody asked me, you know, I channel a lot of counterpart energy. I can't help it. But look, we've got all the kings here, but no emperor yet. So it's like this person is evolving and growing, doing the work, you know, like we were seeing. The fact that they're coming up as multiple kings, King of Swords, King of Cups, King of Wands, King of Pentacles. The Emperor is all the kings, you know, the Emperor is the embodiment of all the king energy. So I do feel like this is someone who's been going through a journey, just like I believe you have been. Maybe you resonate with going through all the queen energies, you know? Maybe right now you're in Queen of Cups, focusing on self-love. Maybe in the past you were Queen of Swords, putting up a boundary. Maybe at some point you embodied we saw Queen of Pentacles, knowing your worth. Perhaps at some point, you know, you went through a glow up, Queen of Wands. But for how they feel about you, deep love, it intimidates them. Remember that commitment card, because they feel this intense connection with you. And I feel like they feel it no matter what. You know, they always feel that pull on your energy. Look at that image. You know, that's kind of how counterpart love, that's how your souls feel. Like you're always holding on to each other. Anyway, that's how they're feeling about you. And on the bottom of the, well, that was the bottom of the deck, we've got the King of Swords, Ace of Wands, wanting Queen of Wands. all the queens. All the queens. I think that's magical. Interesting. Anyway. I can't even remember. Was this on the bottom? I can't even remember. Anyway, deep love for you. That's intimidating love though. Like that's intense. So this person could have been closed off to this love. White car, if that's symbolic. Let's see their, did I ask action or just intentions and feelings so far? Let's see what they're going to do. What move are they going to make? Show me this person's next actions! I just can't. I have goosebumps. I said we haven't seen the Emperor yet, but we've seen all the kings. For some reason, I'm hearing Humpty Dumpty. Like maybe you thought this connection could never be put back together. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. So maybe, you know, the ship has sailed for this person. I don't know. But their next actions, like... This is taking action. This is confidence. What did I say? If they're in that energy of wounded ego, you know, they're not coming in, but this is them coming in. Emperor energy, taking action, making their move, you know, having the confidence to do so. They're in all these kings energy here. I just can't even believe it. And we have 6 of Wands, you know, reaching out to you, wanting to be seen, heard by you, wanting to be socially, you know, not socially. Why do I always say socially? Publicly recognized as being with you. You know, sometimes we see marriage. I've even heard, there's a reader that I love. She talks about how this can also be engagement because we see the wand and the wreath, very symbolic of, and sometimes we see marriage on the 6 of Wands. It's, you know, public recognition. It's success. Anyway, beautiful energy. High Priestess. Oh my goodness. What advice do you need about this person? Maybe you were crying about this person today. Like I said, my eyes are all swollen. You know what it's like when you cry? That wanted to come out with my ring. It got stuck with my ring. That's interesting. So what advice do you need about this Emperor? What advice do you need about this Emperor? Hermit energy, this is someone who's been doing the work. They've been reflecting. They've spent a lot of time thinking about you. This is someone who's doing inner work. Seriously. Hermit energy, inner work. It's not in reverse. And look at this. Advice. Did you walk away from this? 8 of Cups. I feel like maybe you had to, or this person had to walk away in order for them to transition into all these king's energies. I keep hearing all the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again, which is really strange. Like, I don't know if that's how you feel about this person. Like, it doesn't matter how much king energy this person's coming in as. Nope, I'm done. Like, I am on to better and bigger things. And that's, you know, we all have free will. Go you. But as far as advice, you know, I do feel like this has been someone who's been doing work. I knew it with all the kings. And, you know, I believe Spirit's telling you to reflect about this. Remember that card, listen with your intuition, that came out. So reflect on this, you know. I also feel this is symbolic because we have an 8 and a 9 here, that this is someone who I feel has left some of their older self in the past. You know, they're transitioning into 9, their higher self. Let's see near future energy between you and this person. Near future energy between you and this person. This returning person. Near future energy. The Lovers! 3 of Pentacles. 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands is showing itself. Anyway, lovers. So we do see a decision being made here, a choice, an offer of love, someone reaching out perhaps. And we see Three of Pentacles. So that is the energy of wanting to work things out. What is underneath you? Queen of Swords. Woohoo. So it could be that this person comes towards you in a small way, Three of Pentacles. You know, I heard a reader describe this being as like the smallest amount of effort that somebody can put into collaboration or like making things work. This is like the smallest amount of effort they could put in. Anyway, we do see an offer coming in, but Queen of Swords, this happens a lot, my friends. Now I've seen all the queens for you. And the Empress, and the Lovers, and the Four of Wands, and the Hierophant. But what I'm hearing is this person may be coming in with a small offer because they are intimidated, perhaps, that maybe you have your sword up. I'm hearing testing the waters to see if that cup is still available to them. Let's get one more for this Lovers card. Three of Cups. So there is that Ace of Pentacles. So this is exactly what I mean. Do you see what Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups, that's like small testing the water offers, in my opinion. Three of Cups, it's like social interaction. It's like, hey, how are you? How have you been? How's your family? How's your job? Three of Pentacles, how's your job? Ace of Pentacles. So we do see an offer coming in. Like I said, for some of you, maybe it's a small offer, testing the waters to see if you're going to open up that cage around your heart. That was really interesting. Let's see the future of this connection, future potential of this connection. We have the Knight of Swords, Three of Pentacles. Interesting. The Knight of Swords is communication. It's fast communication. I can overcome a toxic past and build a healthy future. That's your affirmation, and it's 555. It's 555, and that was your affirmation, and what we were talking about with the toxic devil card. And you know, I think that's a sign. If you feel like this person was toxic, I feel like that's a sign that they're overcoming that toxic past and that they know they can overcome it. I don't believe in accidents. I do not. Future energy. We do have the Knight of Future Potential. We have the Knight of Swords, which is a lot of communication, you know. Three of Pentacles, trying to work things out. We have the Two of Wands. So it does feel like a decision is made about this connection to work on it, in my opinion. One thing I want to mention, like, don't make any like impulsive decisions about this. Remember that Hermit energy. Reflect about this, because this is quite an impulsive energy. So it could be, you know, for some of you, this person may come back in and you may be impulsively like, nope, no thanks. Again, it's your life. You can make your decisions. You can choose who is in your life. We don't just have one soulmate. We have, listen, I'm talking about counterparts here because of the Emperor. And their counterparts are rare, and you only have one counterpart. You only have one twin flame. But you have multiple soulmates. You don't have to give this person another chance, you know? I also want to talk about this right here, this energy, this Two of Wands, because this is very symbolic of changing your approach. So I feel like the two of you are approaching making this work differently. And to me, you know, if you're going to do the same thing you did in the past, it's not going to work. But this shows a change. This shows a change in the approach. You know, perhaps the two of you had some cycles and patterns that you needed to heal first. Anyway, now I want to talk about new love, because I know not everyone's going to resonate with that. If you're still here. If you're still here. New love. Show me new love. Actually, you know what? I want to use a different deck. Hermit energy. Acknowledging difficult self-truths, you know, inner work so that you can welcome new. We have Eight of Pentacles, investing in yourself, working on yourself, trusting in your investments, new love. Let's see. What can you tell me about new love for this collective? We have Ten of Swords, which came out in reverse but flipped into the upright. So it does feel, in order for there to be new love, there needs to be a release of the past. And perhaps, you know, for some of you, that's what you're getting here. Perhaps for some of you, this person, past person, is coming in to take those swords out, and it gives you what you need for closure. You know, not everybody wants to get back with their ex. And, you know, not everybody experiences soul connections and understands that energy of still being connected to your ex. Don't make it fit. Anyway, it does seem like new love is coming once there's closure from this other situation here. And perhaps you had to have an ego death. Perhaps you had to have an ego death with this Ten of Swords. Perhaps you had some ego and fear that you needed to work through before welcoming this in. We do have Three of Cups, so it feels like it's possible that this is Five of Wands in reverse. So it feels like there's not any competition around this new love. Like, I wouldn't say with Five of Wands, you get the energy of competition like many people. This new love looks like it may even come from friendship. It may start out as friendship and grow into love. Let's get some more. I want to say, you know, if you're someone who's been kind of hermiting, you know, this could be a call to get out with your friends, to put yourself out there, to start putting yourself out there socially. Because you could meet, you know, this new person when you're out with your friends. It could be that you meet this person in a group setting or in a friend setting, like a bunch of people going out together, and maybe this is somebody's friend. Very interesting. Look at this. We have the Seven of Swords in reverse. So it feels, you know, to me, Seven of Swords, it feels like maybe you had something that, an inner truth or healing that maybe you didn't see that you needed to go through. Or maybe, you know, you were putting it off, denying it. It could even be, you know, releasing that past person. Anyway, it's coming in reverse. So it feels like this is the end of hard times for you. And, you know, I do want to say this energy right here, there's a lot of meanings for these cards, but one of the energies that the Seven of Swords to me speaks about is when you carry unhealed stuff from another connection into your future connection, and then you can't trust that person because you're basing it on a past wound from someone else. So Seven of Swords is like fear of being able to trust someone, hiding bits of yourself, you know, not opening up to that person. This is in reverse, so it does feel, you know, like this comes in once you release that fear over being hurt again. If you have a fear of being hurt again by a future person, huge flag that you still have healing to do, you know? We also have the Seven of Cups in reverse. So this is what I mean. It's like there's not competition. It's like this person, I don't think they play games with you, this new person. And it feels like you have clarity about this once you break through that fear of trusting, maybe fear of opening yourself up again. Seven of Cups in reverse, you know, like I said, it could be that I don't see this being like, this would remind me of like online dating, competition, options, choices. This is in reverse. So it feels like, I'm going to be honest, the energy that I'm feeling is someone who's very sure about you, a new person who like doesn't play games, you know, they don't play games. They tell you exactly how they're feeling. They say, you're the one that I want. They don't play games. Six of Swords. So this comes in once you heal and release that past energy. I didn't mean for this to be two readings, but anyway, let's just keep going. So let's just get a little bit more about new love. Can you tell me what this person will be like? Show me this new love. Judgment. Non-judgmental, I'm hearing. Someone who's done healing. Acknowledge difficult self-truths, just like you have. You're calling this person in because they're at your frequency. You know, I feel like for how this person is, this is someone who's not afraid to take accountability, who's not afraid to apologize. That's healed, you know? And we have Ace of Wands, so it feels like there's sudden, like, soul recognition, I'm hearing. You know, I feel like you feel it right away. Like I said, for some of you, it's going to be friendship turning to love, but you'll feel it right away. You'll feel this spark, even if it is just like a spark and you're like, I have to be friends with this person. They're so awesome. We get along so well. Page of Swords. So for some of you, this person could be younger air sign. You could meet them online. It could be that they're even watching you right now. Could be a student. I'm just trying to tell you like some characteristics of these cards so that it'll help you figure out who this is, you know? Like if you notice somebody watching you on social media, trying to be your friend, like good indication that it's this person. Yeah, this person could have a younger spirit, be young at heart, I'm hearing. Let's see how you'll feel with this new person. Brand new beginning, Ace of Pentacles, stability. What's really interesting, look at this. We have the 10 of Cups and the 3 of Swords. So for how you'll feel with this person, fear of getting hurt. This is what I mean. There's still a little bit of fear hanging on here. 10 of Pentacles, it's like, I'm almost seeing it's like almost too good to be true. You're going to have this energy like, it's too good to be true. They're like waiting for the other shoe to drop is what I'm seeing. Emotional fulfillment, waiting for the other shoe to drop because in the past it dropped, you know? Interesting. What advice do we... Actually, can I see how this person will feel about you, is feeling about you, new person? We have Knight of Wands, 6 of Wands. Very interesting. This is a release of burdens. So maybe this person is like a secret admirer for a while or a friend for a while. 6 of Wands. So, you know, you're going to feel seen by this person. You're going to feel... Wait, this is how they feel about you. They're going to feel seen and loved by you. They're going to want your attention. It could be that this person sees you online. Like I said, secret admirer for a while. It could be that, you know, it takes them a while to work up the courage to come towards you, Knight of Wands. I do have younger energy coming through, so this could be a younger person for those of you who are manifesting new. And let's see the potential of this new connection. Potential of the new connection. Like, come on, you guys. It doesn't matter what There is a card in this deck that talks about this, that it doesn't matter what path you choose. You know, whether you are someone who's going with this returning person or you're someone who is going with the new person, the outcome is the same, you know, love. And that's what I mean. We don't just have one soulmate, you know. We're not... Some people would disagree with me, but we're not chained to our counterpart. Although it can feel like it. But this is showing me like even new love, this is the outcome, you know, a reciprocal connection where you want to rip each other's clothes off. Hello. Like, look at it. You know, maybe you and your person look very different. I'm just called to how different these two look, you know? Anyway, so it's like the outcome is the same. It's beautiful. So I'm actually going to leave it there because I felt like that world completion, beautiful. Fulfillment, completion, closure from the past. And look, 4 of Cups in reverse, a new outlook on love. So this is going to feel really good. Anyway, I didn't mean to go like into 2 separate readings there, but I did. And what's done is done. So I'm going to leave it there, my friends. I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Hopefully my eyes won't be so puffy. Anyway, bye. I'm sending you love.